It is Thursday, June 14th, and this is one that you haven't seen before, and you may not see it again because the deer get it every year. This is a seedling, and it's probably related to my other spider, Firestorm, but it's yellow, and it's very tall. It is Sunday, June 17th, and we're looking at that little seedling that's blooming, and it's pretty impressive, don't you think? And that is Firestorm. That's the parent to the seedling that we saw.
And in the background?
The Plectranthus and the Ageratum, and my little potted plants. And these are my coneflowers, looking pretty happy. We just let them stay and go to seed, and the birds really like them. And some of my other daylilies, all looking happy. And I got the front bed mulched yesterday, and it has some zinnias and marigolds and one Plectranthus in there. We'll come back in a couple days and show you the zinnias while they're blooming. And more of my iZone daylilies. I really like these. Obviously, because I have a lot of them. And more iZones. They've got a lot of stuff growing up in between them. Oh, I like that one. That's pretty. And I know that one is Little Chig. It was named after Marge Sewells. That used to be her nickname when she was a little kid. And more iZones. Oh, I can't read the tag. And this is a seedling that I got from the front bed maybe 2-3 years ago, and it looks like it's a cross between some of the yellows and orange ones that we have in the front part of the bed by the zinnias. And they look like little pieces of grass when they first start growing, but you could tell they're a daylily because they have the little nodes on them. And black-eyed Susan vine is blooming, and it will just have long cascades of those little white flowers with the black centers. And deck plants, I really like this little petunia. And next we have the Angelonia with the Angelonia is the tall one with the little white flowers, and then the Bacapa is the one that's fanning out around it. And then we've got a couple pots of geraniums that hopefully will start blooming soon. And then my big Dichandra planter. And pansies. Still blooming. I can't believe they've bloomed so much. And more peppers. And I think we're looking at the hosta that's blooming. And I'm not sure I know the name of it, but I'm not sure.
Well, the bees are really working something down here.
Yeah, I know.
And more tomato plants.
And more tomatoes, yeah. We'll get these out next week. And this is a little columbine that I got from Pine Tree. I'm not sure why I bought it or what it's going to look like, but it's growing. And these are the little pots that I put on the deck, and they just have 1 coleus or 2 coleus in them. And more coleus. I grew a lot of it for some reason. I had really good germination. I must have had, I don't know, dozens and dozens of plants. Oh, frog planter. That's actually a self-watering planter. The top of it comes out and you can put water in the bottom and keep it watered that way. And daylilies from the deck, they're blooming really nicely, and lots of them.
Vegetable gardens from the deck. I started to take out the broccoli plants, and then I noticed there was some broccoli shoots coming off, so I stopped. We've got 1 head of cauliflower out there.
Yeah.
We're trying to get that, but we have beans come up. Those are the lima beans that we got in apple acres. And then the other beans are back in the back. They're starting to flower. We should have beans this week.
Okay. And these are my little yellow strawberries, and the birds seem to get to them before I can. And we're growing gourds on the deck this year. I thought I'd try something that would be deer-proof, and hopefully we'll have a lot of little gourds. And then we have the plant that ate the deck. It's a passion flower, and it just comes up every year. Can't get rid of it, so the deer don't like it, so I just let it come up and grow. And this is one that I got from Hilltop. It's Palace Pagoda. And this is jambalaya. This is one of the first daylilies that I got from Sewell's. And then we've got a porcelain, a pinkish one with a little eye zone and green center. And then behind it is Fuzz Bunny. It's a double yellow one, and they kind of look like daffodils. And these are my petunias. It's called a nautical mix. And I got this part of the bed mulched yesterday as well. And they're starting to look happy. And this is lemon custard. It's been putting on quite a show this year. It's just about done blooming, but I've got a lot of this one. And this tall one is Chicago Pansy. This is one that we got in Rensselaer. And that purple one is looking really happy, looking really pretty this morning. And then we have a deep red one. And this is the bank, and we've got some portulaca planted in here.
Are these store-bought or homegrown?
Store-bought. Actually, I bought them a long time ago, and I was just waiting for the siding to get put on and things to happen here. So I've actually had this one a long time. And the rest of the bank that I planted with Dusty Miller and some Plectranthus, we went to CVS and I was looking for plants, and they were 75% off. And I got all this Dusty Miller, 36 plants, for $3. And this is Royal Charm. I've got it here, and I think I've got one in the back bed too. And I think this is one that my mom picked out a long time ago and got it for me. I think this is one that she really liked. And this red one is one that I got from my mom a long time ago. And I think these are so old that I don't think they really have names. Goodbye from Bloomington.